I know what you're thinking. YouTuber, how could the anime singer from Fortnite possibly be the catalyst for your transition? Well, let's rewind time a little bit before Fortnite, Project Sekai, and Miku songs in English. I present to you how Miku helped me become a girl. To explain what a Hatsune Miku is in a couple of seconds, imagine a sound bank on a synthesizer. Now, imagine this synthesized voice could do words. Now, what if we drew an anime girl to represent this voice and characterize her and that kind of thing? That's basically Miku. So in 2011, I met the first girl I ever befriended. She showed me all types of media from Japan that she thought was cool, like Monster Hunter, Okami, and Vocaloid, of course. For context, beyond Pokemon and Hamtaro, I hadn't had much exposure to Japanese pop culture. And in addition, I didn't really tell anyone that I was secretly cross-dressing. I felt like I wasn't allowed to even try girly pop music, honestly, because it was for girls.
And I was a cis guy, obviously.
But people seemed surprised I didn't listen to the funny anime robot lady, so what the heck? I gave it a go. I took the plunge. I didn't realize pop music could be this cool. I didn't know women could present girly and cool at the same time. From here, the floodgates opened. I found myself getting into Japan's indie music scene for all the amazing composers that make the songs that the vocaloids are singing. That led to me going beyond and getting really into visual kei music, for example. Seeing all those androgynous men look cool yet cute at the same time, I felt seen. I talk a lot on the channel about how Japanese media has shaped and helped me formulate my own transition. Japanese music in particular was probably the most impactful for these reasons. Seeing Vocaloid characters dance in really cute outfits to songs I was starting to love, that was really impactful. These Miku Miku Dance or MMD videos were super important in my own transition. I remember dressing up in cutesy clothes and having the computer in front of me and trying to copy and follow along to the dance and that kind of thing, right? It was such a magical moment, a super big important part of me starting to move like myself, and that was probably one of the parts that reignited my passion for dancing. These cute outfits were huge in my own fashion exploration, and I thought I wanted to wear these kind of outfits when I became a girl. So a bit before my first ever trip to Japan, I brought a brand new PlayStation Vita specifically to play Project Diva F2 and Persona 4, but I made a video about that already. It was my first ever flight, so I was pretty nervous. Luckily, I had Project Diva F2 to play for the entire 9-hour journey.
All devices need to be in flight mode.
Oh, I didn't do that. Is it too late? Like the plane took off, but I can't just turn it on and
better not to
put
risk it.
Okay. Yeah, so I actually watched the new Kenshin movie at the time, but that doesn't make the video essay flow as well, does it? As you might know from this video I made, my first time in Japan was terrible. It sucked. Dysphoria was at an all-time high. I felt like a giant. I got dumped. I got stuck in a room of guys. I got banned from visiting the girl rooms because someone did something he shouldn't have, and every girl in the high school kept hitting on me. Ah! I still have nightmares, lovely audience. So, I kind of needed some escapism. What really helped with my dysphoria during that time was Project Diva F2. In this game, you could play cute songs, hit buttons, and dress up the characters in all kinds of outfits. I have a really, really strong nostalgia for the outfits and songs in this game. I plan to recreate a lot of these outfits in my wardrobe when I finally became a girl.
Just like a cis guy would, just cross-dressing. A full-time cross-dresser. That was referred to as she, her pronouns by her friends at this point. And had a girl name, but like in a cool cis guy way. Duh.
I'll be transparent, lovely audience. That first Japan trip was literally the worst week of my entire life. I tried everything to enjoy it. I wanted to take it all in, practice Japanese, get a cultural experience. But people only wanted to talk to me because I was a tall, attractive white man that somehow rizzed an entire cohort of girls. 2014 in general was not a good year. Easily my worst. Puberty was doing its thing at full swing, and my dysphoria, oh, wow, this dysphoria is crazy. And my dysphoria was reaching its fever pitch. I recall many nights after a pretty saddening day being brightened up by the silly Miku game. For many reasons, Vocaloid songs gave voices to those who felt isolated, many having lyrics made by people who felt alone. That has led many songs from Vocaloid to resonate with so many people that can relate to feeling really isolated. I felt on my own, but Miku gave a voice to those that felt that way. It was comforting. The song that resonated the most with me in the end was Tale of the Deep Sea Lily. It's a song I've never looked up the original meaning because it was the first song I could pretty comfortably understand in Japanese. I knew enough to understand roughly what it was about, and little by little I understand more and more the more I listen to it. Nandemo nai kara, boku no uta o warawanai de. Nandemo nai kara, boku no yume o waranai de. These are the first lines I fully understood the first time I heard it. It honestly hit me like a truck. This line always resonated with me. It's scary putting yourself out there. It's scary raising your voice to be heard. It felt comforting to hear those words in that song. Towards the middle of 2014, it was actually my first time cosplaying at an anime convention. I wasn't allowed to pick a girl cosplay though a friend, at the time, dressed as Miku, and I think I experienced a level of jealousy that can never truly be expressed. The entire time, I just looked at my friend, at the time, wanting to do a Miku cosplay myself. I did my best to enjoy my cosplay. It was a Rinokumura cosplay from Blue Exorcist, but something didn't feel right. I can't put my finger on what it was. It was dysphoria! It was dysphoria the whole time!
I was cis, she insisted. But no one believed her, as when she or a her was said to he, she suspiciously smiled with glee. Oh, no, not that one. How did you get here? Do you know what the bathroom is?
Last year I went to see the Hatsune Miku movie, and I think this felt like the moment I understood Miku's impact on my transition as a whole. Here I was, in cute clothes, living as a girl. I've even had surgery at this point, wildly. Watching a movie about Miku in this moment felt so full circle. I never expected she'd get her own movie, and, well, the movie itself? A movie about never giving up on your dreams, never giving up on who you are. We're often so afraid of being cringe, but we hide ourselves away so no one laughs at us. The movie made me truly understand that. Other people's opinions don't matter. You have to follow your heart and your heart alone. If that makes you or I cringe, then who cares? Don't let the opinions of people who have closed off their hearts forever change or influence who you are. The final music finale, everyone coming together to help Miku, and then her voice can finally be heard. Miku gave so many a voice, but this movie, everyone was helping Miku get her voice. As she flew into the city inspiring hope, confidence, and authenticity, I couldn't help but cry. More than I've ever recalled crying in a movie, ever. It hit me like a truck. My teenage years honestly flashed before my very eyes. I know you aren't real. I know you'll never be able to know me as a result. But you gave me a voice. I felt in control for once. Those moments of expression saved me from moments of pain. Your voice encouraged me to break down the walls that restricted me for so long. I began to move like myself. I began to dress more like myself. I wanted a cute voice so I could sing along. You helped pull me out of the depths of the ocean when I thought I would drown forever. I felt like I could express myself, be myself, without anyone laughing at my dreams. As silly as it is to say, thank you, Miku. You saved my life.